Guys, welcome to today's video. In this video, well, first, I hope you're doing good. In this video, I'm going to be going over the importance of, well, personal branding, right? The power of personal branding and the importance of marketing and selling yourself in the coming years, and how this skill is literally the number one skill for you to master, because it's going to be more important as you age, right? It's going to be more and more important as the years come on, because companies are going to start doing, these types of checks, right? They want to hire you, they're going to check your social media. They want to work with you, they're going to check your social media. They want to partner with you, they're going to check your social media. They want to see whether or not you are who you say you are, or you are what you say you are, right? Even if you go to an event and you meet somebody, you give them your name, you give them your phone number, they're gonna check your social media. You meet a girl on the street, you ask her for her number, and you give her your name, you get her name, you're probably gonna check her social media, she's probably gonna check your social media, right? So the better you get at marketing and selling yourself, the better you are overall, right? Now, before I get into anything, you're probably wondering who I am, right? My name is Duno Clenor, and I am here to help winners win. So if you're a winner, that means you hate losing, right? Winners focus on elevating their lives and want to become more financially free. So if that's you, continue watching. Now, you're probably wondering what do I know about content? How did I start, right? So I've been creating content for maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 years now. I started back in back in high school, just creating like little prank videos, those little interview videos that you would see on YouTube. And then I transitioned into just more educational mindset, personal development content back in 2021 on TikTok, and I blew up my TikTok to over 60,000 followers. Almost, I'm pretty sure I crossed 70,000 followers at one point, and I had over 700,000 likes. Right, last year or this year, I think I did this. So earlier this year, I deleted some of that content, and they took away all my likes. And it is what it is. It happens, and I've been losing followers because I sort of just I stopped posting for a while, right? But now I'm coming back, and I'm really just dropping as much value as possible to get those numbers back up there, and continue to just grow and provide as much value as possible, right? So before I continue with the video, I'd like to go over what's called the gentleman's agreement. So if you've watched 2 or more of my videos and you're enjoying the content, please subscribe and share it with a friend, right? Now, let's continue, right? So marketing and selling yourself is just more and more important on social media nowadays, right? So number one, right, it's a really, really competitive landscape, right? And I'm going to kind of draw this for you guys to kind of just give you a better depiction. Give me 1 second. Ooh, there we go. All right, hopefully you guys can see this. Let me kind of just start drawing for you guys. That way you guys can get a better view on all of this. All right, hopefully you can see that. And then let me do this and that. All right, perfect. All right, let's get right into it. There we go. So this is me, right? This is you. Let's say we're both selling the same exact product, right? Same exact product, same exact features, whatever, right? This is our product, right? This is the customer. Now I have content right out there. You have nothing. And I go and pitch, you go and pitch. Who do you think they're going to trust more? Who do you think they're going to want to work with more? Me or you? Probably me. Now, let's say your product is way better, right? But guess what? I have a lot more content out there that shows a lot more credibility. Because I have more content, more credibility, they're going to choose me and not you. Right? Now let's say I'm an influencer, you want to be an influencer, right? And we both go in and we both want to go to this modeling agency, or we both want to become actors, or we both want to just partner with another company and start reselling their products, right? Guess what? The same thing is going to happen. They're more likely willing to choose me compared to you. Now, sure, are there cases where you're going to win and I'm going to lose? Of course. But because I have a lot more out there, I'm more likely to win. You're more likely to lose, right? So Now let's kind of get back to this. All right, so to continue, I hope you kind of understand the importance of really just building a strong online presence, right? So I don't know why I did that, but let me kind of just get back into this view. And then I'm going to just list out some of the things that you guys can literally start doing today in order to, one, improve your social presence, improve your presence on media. And I'm actually working on a few different things for you guys that I'm going to be dropping at the end of this week, if not next week. And this is going to be a free community that you guys can join, right? We're going to be going and dissecting into these 3 different methods that you guys can really use in order to increase your presence on social media, increase your value on social media, whether you want to sell your own products, whether you want to sell somebody else's products, whether you want to provide a service or you want to sell somebody else's service, right? And so on. So we're going to really dive into different ways that you guys can really start to market yourself, and of course, help you guys market yourself in the best ways possible, right? So one of those ways is by becoming an influencer. So we're going to be showing you guys different methods to start creating content and push out content as much as possible in order to, well, become a level of influencer. And of course, if you want to take it as far as you want to take it, you want 100,000 followers, subscribers, whatever, and you want even more, of course, we're there to help you along the way. If you want to be a faceless creator, meaning you want to create content without having to show your face, of course, there's going to be, we're going to be diving into that as well. And of course, if you want to be a salesman, whether you just want to sell for somebody else or you want to resell someone's products, right? We're going to be teaching you all these methods, right? And of course, inside the free community, we're going to have live calls probably once a week that you guys can join and chime in. You're going to be able to network inside of the group with others, right? So let's say you're an influencer or you're a faceless content creator, but you need an editor on your team. Well, somebody in the community is an editor. Boom. Now you have an editor that wants to work for you that you can work with, and so on, right? So let me just list out really just some proven personal branding methods that you guys can start to do if you're not doing them already. So one of those ways is to establish a strong online presence, right? So how do you want to do that? So let me paste that in. Let me make that bigger. There we go. Establish a strong online presence. That's number 1, right? Hopefully you guys can see that. Nope, you can't see that. Let me bring that in. Give me 1 second. All right. One of the ways that you guys can do that is to, 1, establish a strong online presence, right? And you're probably wondering, how do I establish that presence? So let me do that. There we go. Establish a strong online presence, right? So one of the ways you can do that is to create a professional site or something like that. It's not necessary, but you can do that, right? Like a Linktree or something like that. You can also develop a consistent identity across multiple platforms. So if you're on more than one platform, you want to try to stay consistent on each platform as much as possible, right? And then you also want to engage on social media with other people. You want to partner with other people. You might create content with other people, right? Find literally, right? There's gyms, right? Let's say you go to a gym. There's gyms where you'll find content creators in the gym if you're in the gym community. You'll find content creators if you go to public events, right? So don't be afraid to really just put yourself out there and interact with different people. So establish boom, right? So I just pasted that in for you guys that I had in my notes. So take a screenshot, write this down, whatever it is that you need to do. Let's get into the next one, right? So the second way is to focus on becoming an industry leader, right? Whatever it is that you do, right, you are essentially what people care about, right? So if you can become an industry leader in a specific space, whether that's gym, fitness, food, a specific agency service, a specific type of content, right? Aim to pump out as much as possible, right? The more that you can have out there, the more people will discover you. Just because this person has 1 million followers doesn't mean there isn't another 10, 20 million that doesn't know who this person is, right? There's not that many creators out there as much as you think, right? And the population is huge. So this person might have 1 million. You might also get to the level of 1 million if you put in the work to get that 1 million followers or subscribers and so on, right? So to continue, right, you want a third way to essentially grow your social status, right, is by networking and building relationships, right? As you network and build relationships, what you want to do is take pictures with the people that you meet. If you're meeting celebrities, take a picture with that celebrity and put it on your profile. Why? It's not just to show some sort of social status. Well, essentially it is to show some sort of social status, right? It shows that you know people, you are meeting important people, and guess what? People want to interact with you because you are meeting important people. They want to know what's going on. They want to know who you are and how you're able to actually do that. Guess what? When it comes down to partnering with other companies, you will be able to offer a lot more. You might ask for more money up front just because you, guess what, met some sort of person, you have a certain amount of followers, and so on, right? Imagine, right? You have, let's say, 10K followers, right? If you're able to sell just 1% of your followers a $500 product, whether that's a faceless account or an influencer account, right? 500 people, you have 10,000 people that follow you, that are interested in you, right? And you sell 1%, right? That's money. Now let's say you have 100,000. That's money, right? And if you have some sort of subscription model, right? $500 dollars, right? Whatever it is, let's say let's scratch that. Let's say a $50 a month product or subscription or whatever it is, right? And 1% of people are actually paying that. Dude, that's money per month. 100 people, 1% of those, that's about 10,000, right? Dude, that's 10K a month right there, right? Now, let's continue. Another thing that you should be doing in your content is tell stories, right? Leverage storytelling. One of the ways that you guys, all the things that you see me doing right now, right? Everything that you guys see me doing right now, it's because I chose to put myself out there, right? I chose to start creating content, and it landed me all types of opportunities. It landed me all types of clients that came from my social media, right? And it landed me opportunities like this where I partner with people and I'm able to do bigger things that push me towards my bigger goals, right? And I can't really talk about my goals because you guys would think I'm crazy, right? And really, it's just it's insane the types of opportunities that come your way when you put yourself out there. So if you're afraid to put yourself out there, you better start putting yourself out there, right? There's nothing else I can say to you. Another way is to, I want to say last but not least, right, is to demonstrate expertise and provide as much value as possible in a specific niche, in a specific industry, whatever it is you want to call it, right? Alex Hormozi recently came out and said that, oh, you're the niche, right? He got it from Gary Vee. You're the niche, meaning people want you, right? So the more things you know, the more things you do, the more skills you have, the more things you're able to share. That's what people want to know. They want to talk to you. They want to understand you. They want to follow your lead. They trust you because you're you, right? You are specifically the niche. So the more things you learn, the more you educate yourself, the more skills that you have, the more you are able to do, the more people want to associate with you, the more they want to work with you, the more they're going to want to buy from you, right? So 1, establish a strong online presence. 2, become an industry thought leader. 3, go network and build relationships and just post that, right? Post everything, right? Leverage the power of storytelling. Now, sure, can you post food? Can you post your friends? Can you post your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever it is? Can you do that? Of course, right? But the most important thing, I think, from all of this is 4 and 5. Leverage storytelling, right? And demonstrate your expertise and provide as much value to people as possible. Because all it takes is one person, one opportunity to completely change your life, right? One person sees your video and they're like, damn, I want to work with this person. They see your video, they're like, man, it'd probably be great to partner with this guy. Now, next thing you know, you have a massive brand deal, right? I'm sure you guys have seen people's lives completely change from just a few followers. And you don't need 100,000, you don't need 10,000 followers, right? That's why this free community that's going to be coming out, right? We're going to show you ways to monetize without having to have 1 million followers, right? Because there's plenty of people out there that have 1 million followers or 1 million subscribers that aren't making that much money, right? Or they're not making as much money as you think they're making, right? Which is the importance of this community. We want to really give as much, like we want to give away the farm, right? We want to show you what the people that are making real money, the people that are actually monetizing, we want to show you what they're doing, right? And we're going to be showing you that for free, whatever you want to do with that. And look, I hope you took something away from this video, right? And for those of you that stuck around this far, right, you know my motto, right? Be known, be fearless, and be driven, right? That's my motto, right? Let me kind of just get back into this. That way you guys are focused on me, my handsome mug. Give me 1 second. There we go. So look, I hope you guys found value in this video. I hope it, I really hope this video brought value to you guys and that you actually start to incorporate some of the things that I've talked about, right? And of course, this community is going to be the best thing for you guys, honestly. So stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping information about it on my Instagram, so make sure you follow the Instagram. That way you know when it's launching, right? All my announcements, I drop them on Instagram. And of course, we're going to be dropping announcements on the community, right, when it comes out. Make sure you guys tune into the podcast and all that stuff, right? And really, that's about it for you guys. That's about all I have. Of course, some of the most important skills are going to have to do with stuff I already have on my channel, right, which is outreach. Master outreach. All right. Apart from marketing and selling, master outreach, master reaching out to people, master learning how to get people's attention. Right. That comes to marketing and selling yourself. Right. It goes under that. So stay tuned. There's so much on the way that so many projects that I've been working on that really I'm gonna put it in front of you guys as much as possible. So yeah, if you stuck around this far, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Share it with a friend. Talk to you guys soon.